So, Fujos, we are going to get into my boys, Blossoms of the White Night. And honestly, I have to say, chapter 28. This chapter completely changed, all right, how I look at T in this situation regarding Shuraka. And let's get into this recap and react of Blossoms of the White Night, chapter 28. What's going on, Fujos? And we are back with another recap and react, and we are going to get into the nitty gritty of Blossoms of the White Night, chapter 28. And baby, the shift and the change has happened with these two, and we are ready and we are anticipating exactly what is going to go down in that bedroom. Okay, chapter 28 gave us a bit of a tantalizing teaser that we finally have been waiting for, especially a good old performance from Prince Shushu. Okay, now in this chapter we get that T has won on Altora, and Shushu is about to behead his beloved because the winner, Frost, wish for him to spend a night with Prince Shushu. And we already know how Prince Shushu feels about his beloved. We know how he feels about T. So how somebody dared to ask to spend a night with Prince Shushu? He wasn't having that. That person had to go. And then we have Nashi in the back cackling, cracking up because he already knows who Force is. He knows Force is T. Then you have Jakar, who's confused, bamboozled, hoodwinked. He's trying to figure out why is he cackling in the back and what the fuck is going on in the front. Prince Shushu later on finds out before they can slice and dice Force's head off his body. T takes the helmet off and Prince Shushu is shocked, shaking like an Arnata leaf, finding out that that's his beloved, and he almost executed his beloved. So we get them back into the bedroom because, of course, Prince Shushu is going to grant his beloved's wish. And we see them communicate where Prince Shushu is worried deep down inside that this voice in his head and what he's liable to do, he may hurt T, like really hurt him. Because it's getting to the point where the pressure is busting the pipe, baby, okay? And T is letting Prince Shushu know, like, listen, if you don't crack these nuts, I'm going to go to this harem and I'm going to find me a nice lady. And whatever goes down like Charlie Brown, it is what it is. Just know that it may be your fault because you ain't giving me nothing. Okay? I'm not releasing nothing and I ain't helping you release something, which is them damn toxins. So Prince Shushu, he cries because that's what T does. He is highly turned on to see Prince Shushu cry. And I will say he has a pretty crying face. When he makes this man cry, T is ready. He's ready like Freddy. He softly kisses Prince Shushu. He reassures him like, I didn't mean to hurt you. I will not do that to you, i.e. keep fucking with me. It may go down. But he reassures Prince Shushu that is not going to happen. Now, I will say Prince Shushu was not prepared for how T entered that room. T was wearing the necklace that Prince Shushu gave him when he was a child, and T was nicely naked, showing all the tidbits, showing all the goodies, letting Prince Shushu I'm getting all of them toxic semens tonight up out of you, baby, and it is what it is. So we see that after they have this conversation, the chapter ends with T showing and walking Prince Shushu to the bedroom. Now, this read, like I said, was a very interesting yet funny read. When it comes to the most funniest moments of this read, I will have to say the fact that Jakar literally legit looked confused. I swear I cackled. The way Pawat had like the dynamic of you seeing Mishunu's expression, Jakar's expression, and then Nashi just laughing, cracking up. And Jakar was really confused, like, why is this fool laughing at this crazy stranger asking to spend the night with our little brother, knowing he got a beloved? And what the hell is so funny? And to see Jakar's reaction when he realized Frost is T, he's like, are you fucking serious? Like, I ate that up. That was like the funniest panel for me. My favorite panel, I would say, is right here. It's Prince Shushu's tears is beautiful. It's just gorgeous. Like, his tears, I understand why T fall for them, because Prince Shushu is a very alluring and attractive gentleman. And when he cries, it's just like that softness, and it's just like you want to take him down. And I understand. I understand. So my favorite panel is definitely Prince Shushu's tears. Now, when it comes to the most romantic moment, baby, I would have to say, you can say I like a little petty, but the most romantic moment for me is when T laid it out for him, that body, like tantalized him. How he walked into that bedroom, it was so romantic. It was like he took Prince Shushu by storm, and Prince Shushu did not know where they were going with this. He really did not know what was going to happen. So I found that to be one of the most romantic moments. Another fave panel would have to be right here for me when T got that bag out. Like, he knew to cover the obvious tidbits about him that he knew Prince Shushu would know, that that's his beloved out there fighting. And Prince Shushu is just rather, confused. Like, why is his beloved out there risking his life? This is not what I want him to do. And the fact that Prince Shushu fell asleep and he really didn't see this fight is mind-boggling, because he kind of don't know the type of power T wields fully as of yet, because he didn't really watch the show. He was just like, whatever, and went about his business naive. But now, what does this chapter tell us about Prince Shushu's emotional state? Right now, Prince Shushu is in a space where he's fighting with these voices in his head. He's trying to protect T from the thoughts that he is having, because these voices did tell him to eat this man's legs. Now, I want him to listen to the voices telling him to devour T, because we all want him to devour T. But the thing is, the voices always go to 0 to 1,000 real quick. And I feel like Prince Shushu feels that he won't be able to control them. Now, the thing is, in one of the recent chapters, we find out that when Prince Shushu met T basically muted and downed the voices that he hear in his head. So he has a relative amount of silence when he's around T. And I think Prince Shushu needs to lead into that, because I think T may be capable to do a lot more things. We have a lot of Fujos who have a lot of scenarios on the capabilities of Prince Shushu and T finally actually getting down to the nitty gritty, getting it cracking. And we will find out. T has the capability of somewhat muting those voices in Prince Shushu's head. So we are yet to find out what else T can do for Prince Shushu. And I think as Prince Shushu lead into these feelings, lead into this love, he will eventually figure out what exactly the purpose of this love with T has. Like, what type of major impact it has on him being the Paddish of Arnata. So I'm looking forward to it. So a few questions for you Fujos, and I would like you to drop your answer in the comment section. I would like to know, is T becoming more vulnerable? And what hidden motivations are showing? Now, for me, I feel like T is becoming more vulnerable. I feel like chapter 28, he has a bit more softer features, because he really want to get it cracking with Prince Shushu, okay? So he feels like it's time to bring on that softness, that sensual, that boom, pop, pop. And the hidden motivations that I see so far is, to me, T is sorting out these feelings that he has for Prince Shushu while also learning into leading into these urges that he too have for Prince Shushu. I feel like T has a lot to learn and to know about himself and the idea of love, being that he is a warrior from the cloud, and love is looked at totally different than what Prince Shushu see love for. I cannot wait to see how these two characters grow off of each other. And like I said, drop in the comments below. Is T becoming more vulnerable? And also, what hidden motivations are being shown to us in this recent chapter? To end this recap react, we have the Hippie Fujo corner. And I'm going to put my therapist hat on. And I'm going to say, we see that T is now working through his insecurities. T was very insecure. The fact that he is a man and Prince Shushu have the pick of the litter, I think T is now leaning on to the fact that Prince Shushu has eyes for him and everybody knows it. And how he walked into this room this time, the level of confidence, I ate it up. It oozed out. I enjoyed it. So I'm loving the confidence that is slowly growing in T. I hope we see a level of consistency and growth within it, because according to what T is supposed to become more possessive than Prince Shushu. So I think once he get a good D down, we're going to see a different side of T. Now, when it comes to Prince Shushu, I feel that Prince Shushu needs to learn how to trust and lead into T regarding those voices and the aggressive yet dark side of himself. I feel like Prince Shushu is forgetting that T is a warrior. He is a warrior first, and he have seen dark and dirty and mysterious places. T is not a stranger to the possibilities of Prince Shushu's dark side. And once Prince Shushu starts to realize that, lean in more to T, communicate with him, let him know more so, about the dark side of him, the things that he think about. Like, trust that he can handle it. I feel like everything will just melt like butter. Okay? Guys, drop your comments below. Let me know what you guys think of the recent chapter of Blossoms of the White Knight, because I ate it up. Chapter 28 got me thirsty for chapter 29, because I hope we get to the cracking. No interruptions. I mean, not a goddamn one. Mishnu, you figure it the fuck out. Jakar, night. Nasheed, cackling, take your ass to Lar. I hope Lar keep you busy. Okay? Drop your comments below. Let me know what you guys think of the recent chapter of Blossoms of the White Knight. You guys already know, if you like, love, enjoy my amazing recap react content, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell to know when I upload new videos. Also, check out the Hippie Fujoshi TikTok, Instagram, and Threads, where I am leaning in. Well, TikTok I'm more active, and Instagram, but we're leaning more into Threads. Also, check out the Fujo Den, which is another YouTube channel I share with another amazing Fujo star. Guys, you already know, be amazing. And most importantly, keep reading those BL Manhwas. Lay us, my beautiful BL Fujos out.
Be a glow in the aura like a neon dream. City soul with that cosmic touch. Every episode hits smooth as such. Sexy, flirty, witty too. If you know, then you're Fujo crew. Hippie Fujoshi. Yeah, she got that vibe.